Hey everyone, welcome to Breathe and Be. Here we will come together to instill a conscious way of living. This we will do by bringing our attention to our surroundings, our feelings, thoughts, our emotions, by becoming more aware of all of these things, going within, taking our attention within, entering ourselves and realizing our true selves, which is an ever-flowing stream of power, pure bliss, energy, and love. And this is always available to us. All we need to do is tune in, breathe, and be. And while we attempt to do all of this in our meditation, here we go a step beyond to cultivate this way of living in our everyday lives, in so-called mundane activities that we engage in every day. Here we'll have a series of videos that will act as guide to you while you engage in everyday activities to become more aware, to realize the universal consciousness in every moment while engaging in such activities. This also has the effect of increasing the quality of the work that you're engaged in many folds. Along with this, we'll also have a series of videos that will exclusively engage with meditative practices of taking our attention on our breath, becoming more aware of our bodies, our sense perceptions. Let's pause here for 3 deep breaths, staying in the stillness, feeling the stillness between the breaths. Long, slow, deep inhale in. Pause, exhale. Once again, savoring the pause between the breaths. Long, deep inhale in. Exhale. Once more, slowly inhale. Pause, exhale. Today, we take up eating as the activity in which we will build focused attention. In doing so, we leave our troubles behind and without bringing the burden of the world into it, without bringing worrisome thoughts into what we are eating, what we are doing at the moment, we will heighten awareness of the taste of the food. As we sit down in front of our plates and the food, we first take our attention into visual perception and we look. We become aware of all the sounds around us. We then take our attention into our nose and breathe in Without labeling what we can smell, we just become the smells, be one with the smells. As we touch our cutlery or the food, we take our attention into this perception of the touch. If thoughts come in at this moment, we witness them, we see them arising. Without getting caught up, we bring our attention back to attention itself, becoming one with the tongue. We take our first bite and take our attention into the taste buds, savoring the flavors, feeling the saliva pool into our mouth, feeling the texture of the food, taking our attention into the act of chewing, being with the food, tasting it, becoming one with our tongue. At this point, if thoughts chime in, thoughts comparing the food in front of you with the other food you've had or future anticipation of better food, like the soup is not as fresh as it was last night, or it's too salty. The pizza crust seems so tough, like the boss has been this week. I wonder who he's sleeping with. And so, before you know it, the thoughts have driven us away from our plates, away from our seats, into elsewhere, into a string of worrisome or judgmental thoughts. And so, all we need to do at this point is become aware of these thoughts as solving no purpose other than taking us away from our true selves, which is untouched, pure, and pristine. And so we bring our attention to our breath, to our tongue, to the taste of the food. Staying with the food. Often meals are social events where people like to engage in conversations. And if this be the case with you, embrace that as well. And talk to people during meals, it's fine. But keep some attention at all times on the tongue, on the breathing, on the tasting of the food, without labeling any of it. And the taste of the food you'll see, even if you eat the same thing every day, the taste of the food is new, it's fresh, as if you are a new person. It's as if you're not a person at all. It's consciousness, tasting, enjoying, living, full of pure bliss. Inhale, feel the pause. Exhale, inhale, be in the pause. Exhale, inhale, go deeper. It's bottomless who you are. There's no limit to how much deeper you can go. Breathe and be. I'll see you next time.